how Nick Ortner helped me understand EFT and helped me treat people suffering from physical pain. So I discovered Nick Ortner's work many years ago with the Tapping Solution book, the documentary he made as well. And not only did I get a lot of insight into the basic science of EFT, what's going on in the brain with the amygdala and how it functions with emotions, I got really interested in his explanation or his exploration into understanding physical pain. And so I went off and bought the book. I think it's called The Tapping Solution for Pain Relief. And inside that book, he goes into more explanation, referencing some studies that basically make it clear that a lot of physical pain, in particular chronic pain, is not always linked to some kind of physical abnormality, which is the tendency or the belief that most of us have. That we have a sore back, for example, because the tissue is misaligned or there's a bone out of place, and that physical abnormality is causing pain signals and causing me pain. So that's the program or the lesson or the belief that we've all been kind of following. But what became clearer as I went into EFT and this work through Nick Ortner was that actually EFT can help because a lot of the pain could be linked to emotional pain. So trauma, anger, shame, and all these types of emotions actually get stored into the body, and we don't fully understand it yet, but it's likely that that pain or those emotional pains are actually storing in the body and disturbing the energy flow and causing the tissue to contract and causing tightness. And that's actually the cause of pain. So once that kind of came across me and once I understood that, it started changing the way I was looking at pain and treating people as well. And one other thing I wanted to share as well is that when I noticed through watching Nick Ortner was that one of the practices that he was doing with people was you would focus on a pain in the body, let's say a pain in the digestive system, and he would ask, what would that pain say? Or what would that pain sound like if you were able to express it? And so then it gives the person permission to start growling or screaming or crying or cursing or swearing or whatever it is that is potentially stored emotionally. The emotional energy is stored in that part of the body. And when I saw that and the people having great transformations, I was like, wow, that is so powerful. That's so cool. And so I do that now. Often if I've got a difficult client or something's not quite working, a great question to ask them is, what would that pain say? Or what would that pain sound like if it had a sound? And giving them permission to go for it. And with this process of allowing that energy to move, doing EFT, is that the results are remarkable. The change in the people's faces and the pain, 9 times out of 10 dissipates massively from doing that simple practice. So that's one really awesome thing that I really love about Nick Ortner's work and how it transformed my understanding of EFT.